previously in the anime, Suzuki, who was from another world, set his sights on the town to become its ruler because many other worlders have defeated the demon lord and saved the world. So as a payback, all the heroes want to rule this world, and Suzuki used his servant-making skill on Annette and unleashed many of the monster wolf in the town when they retaliated under Isha. And this is why Isha hated other worlders, but Sensei is a completely different piece of work. Although Sensei wants to die, he goes over to Suzuki and defeats his monster pet with Isha. After which he saves Annette from Suzuki's mind manipulation, and then, Sensei sends him back to Earth. Isha and Annette were shocked because Sensei didn't have any skill until now. And seeing this, Isha understood that Sensei came to this world not to defeat the demon lord but to defeat these tyrant heroes. So after defeating Suzuki, our party of 3 were in this location, and away from there at Snowtag region of Papal State, Isha arrived in the church and meets the drunk wolf again. Wolf envies that demi-human lives under her jurisdiction, because he goes through a hard time handling dwarfs every day. But a goblin priest told him to not judge someone by race because he's the first non-elf priest, and there are many elves who are evil too, so Wolf was happy to swap jurisdiction, poor guy. But now that Cardinal Millier got here, they took the seat for their meeting, but their late guest arrived and she's quite clumsy. She is a new bishop of the Ersten Temple who took Annette's place. And her name is Aria. They all gathered here to make a report of their region, and Aria's region is doing fine. But she failed to inform them that Princess Charlotte took over the throne from her father. Then Elton reports that his Mitwatch region is also in peace, and as for Wolf, his holy desert land has been operating normally so far, and after that Isha told them that Suzuki went on a rampage and destroyed half of the town which was under her jurisdiction. It's a serious matter because Miller summoned them to inform that the demon lord has been defeated, so they should seal the rift that connects to Earth. It was the good news. But now comes the bad one. The 7 heroes who beat the demon lord have claimed the demon territory. And just recently the Pope received a declaration from them that they are planning to transform land of Zauberberg into heaven by themselves. In other words, they want to rule the entire world. The other worlders were like angels who came to save the world from the demon lord, so the Pope treated them like children. And now they have backstabbed the Pope in the back with this declaration of war, and their turning into tyrants has given a push to the fallen heroes. And they have begun to cause riots in many regions, but they can't forget about the demon lord's daughter who fled from the castles. So this marks a new era of the kingdom where the church's mission is to protect the peace at all costs because they will have to deal with 7 fallen angels, fallen heroes, and the demon lord's daughter. So Isha told them about Sensei and his skill to send heroes back to their own world, and with this power, they could hope to match other worlder. And their Pope himself came in and showed interest to know more about Sensei. But then our scene goes to the 7 fallen heroes at the demon lord's castle. And one of them knew the girl is thinking about her lover. I bet she's Sakchan. But these heroes are still planning to observe this world. And away from there, Tama leveled up to 17 just from pulling the coffin. As absurd it sounds, it's real, but still they want to find an inn, and a kid showed them the way. He guessed they might be the travelers and offered he could introduce them to a hero, because if their matchup goes well, they could join the party with an otherworlder for a safe journey. But his price to introduce a hero is only 40,000 jewels, and Annette believed on him because she wanted to protect Sensei and his journey. Nir was saddened that the girl was doing so much for the dead comrade, so whoever he is must be happy in heaven, Nir said. But the guy is not dead, kid, he is very much alive. Sensei just likes to sleep this way, and Tama told the kid Sensei is also a hero, believe it or not, but seeing that face it's hard to believe. Anyway, the kid took the money and told them to wait at the inn until he brings the heroes to them, and they all believed on Nir and waited for him, but Sensei knew Nir is not coming back. And the inn owner asked them if they gave any money to Nir, which they did, and the owner told them Nir is a cheat and that's his method to fool adventurers. So Annette's natural reaction came out, and after some deep breath, she brought back her composure. Then owner reveals that Nir is an orphan who makes a living by deceiving visitors, and he has no adults to look after him, so he has become like this. He admires heroes, but the heroes he mentions might never exist, because if they did, they should have saved the poor kid long ago. Nir doesn't even have a roof over his head, and for some reason he holds a blade which means something to him. But some goons kidnapped the kid and took him to their hideout and stole all the money Nir had gathered until now. Goons were planning to kill him, and Nir warned them his otherworlders' friends will save him no matter what. But these goons are also otherworlders, and they heard Nir was using their name to make money, so they wants to kill the cause who sullied their name. But Sensei drops in, and it was like, hey, Your aim is wrong and corrects him. After that he told them they are no heroes, and because of them the kids learn how to lie. So one of them tried to scan Sensei's level and saw he's weak and got only 1 HP, so the crossbow guy got ready to fire and Sensei got super happy about it. But suddenly Sensei's HP point started to increase at rapid speed, and Sensei asked the guy to shoot right at his lovely heart with love. It was just absurd, so they ran off. And their Nier thought Sensei must be a hero, but Sensei doesn't think he's the one, so he left saying to Nier that he's a child and not ready to become an adult, so he should act like one. But Sensei missed one point. He didn't untie the kid. Then the next day, 3 were ready to leave, but saw Sensei stayed up all night and Annette thought he was with a woman. Sensei said it was a delightful night, which raises the jealousy, but their Nier came in and Tama got angry on him. But just as Nier promised he'd introduce them to a warrior, here he is. And that's how a kid warrior joined the party, and together with the new member, they were continuing their journey, but the system notification was getting on Sensei's nerves. Then Tama asked Nier to pull the coffin because he claims he's a warrior, and just like that they came near Tama's homeland. So Tama assured everyone she's famous around here so they'll get past the security. Her enthusiasm was good, but I'm not sure in which category she got famous in. Because the guards sure didn't waste any time and threw all of them in the cell and priest waifu loses her mind. Well, let's see what happened in the next episode. But this episode comes to an end right here, so subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. And make sure to like the video to support me. Until next time guys, take care.